Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Bjornholm, where the TC5 needs emptying. Now, you probably have noticed this is directly after the last episode. I'm gonna finish recording for the night here after this one, and just pretty much finish field 25 and bale it all up and get all the bales to wherever they need to go. Putting one on the trailer is probably the tedious part, to be honest, because I put the trailer in a really awkward place that suits all the fields down here. Well, mainly field 29 up, really, but it suits the most of the fields most of the time. And I had no idea how many bales I'd be getting, so I'm going to turn down cruise control to 10 kilometers an hour. 10 kilometers an hour, and go. And we're matching exactly the speed of the combine. Kind of. 9 kilometers an hour. Nope, 10. So we're matching the speed of the combine, which makes emptying it a lot easier. It's got almost empty, so I'm just gonna pull in front of it here so that it doesn't try and drive off, and just empty the rest of it. 1 0, good. No, not again. Okay, I'm going in this direction. Please leave me go, combine. Thank you, driving on the crops, because the combine made me. Okay, so I'm gonna dump off this load of wheat, and then I will start loading up the bale trailer. And obviously, with bales everywhere and the bale trailer stuck in one place, that's not going to be the most fun of jobs, but it's one that needs to be done. I could move the bale trailer, but then all the bales go flying again. Every time I move it, I have to pick up a bale, at least one. So let's hop into this T6 and just try and get the spike into position. Slightly off of this. Okay, that should be good. Yep, now let's ram it. There we go, picked it up. And this is probably the most boring part of the entire process, is trying to get the bales onto the trailer. Now you can see I got them nicely arranged so far, but that's only going to go disastrous when I try and speed things up a bit during the episodes, because during videos like this, because I do try and do things a bit quicker, and that's not always for the best. So I will apologize now for being so slow with the bales, because this is the actual speed I load the trailer at. It's actually slightly faster than I'd prefer, but there we go. That's nuts. That was a terrible idea. So now I'm going to have to try and stop this bale from rolling away. And that's one way to do it and guarantee that I get a good catch. So let's jab the bale. Let's jab the bale. That's never going to work. Oh, that's just causing more problems now. Okay. Let's try and get this done reasonably quickly, but reasonably well. There. That went better than expected, I have to admit. So let's bring this over to the bale trailer and pop it on. You'll notice that I'm intentionally going very slowly with the tractors, just so that I can line it up properly, like that-ish. That's nearly perfect, I have to say. So let's get the bale off and just fix it up a bit. There we go. Trying to think about something like that is not the easiest thing to do, because you're trying to position something you have really very little control over, or at least I do. I know there are people out there, possibly even watching, that have far better bale control than I do, because I've seen some of the stacks that people post on Facebook, and oh my god, I could never stack that many round bales in a week, never mind probably a few hours like they do. I've seen 1,000 round bale stacks. That bale's just wandered off into oblivion. Brilliant. I've seen like people stack perfectly neatly thousands of round bales, and I'm just sat there wondering how on earth they did it. So yeah, I'm not the best with it. And oh, this field is looking very nice and liney. So this field is going to be primarily done off screen. The baling at least, and possibly the bale movement. I'm hoping, by the way, that the bale storage I bought actually suits the round bales, because all of the pictures I've seen of it have been with square bales. I think it's particularly suited to the auto stacker for square bales, which does break two of my rules, one of which is round bales only, and the other of which is no auto stackers. I'm gonna stick fast to the no auto stackers rule just to see how badly I can stack bales. But having them in a fixed area like that does help me. It really does. Because if they start wandering about, they don't have very far to go. Go down this way. I thoroughly dislike carting like this, but I prefer not to course play it quite yet. I may do while I'm off screen, just course play, just do a very, reasonably basic course for something. I can record another couple of tutorials actually, which would be nice. So you might see an extra field done. I'll probably use field 38 as a general tutorial field, because it's slightly out of the way, but it's something that I can still use. You notice I've taken down most of the HUD by choice. I don't need all of these little messages up at the top coming up the entire time. I'll pop them up from time to time and I'm not 100% sure of a control, but I'm reasonably comfortable with them, the controls right now. So let's hop back into this and grab a bale from the field, because I'm not getting those bales until I absolutely have to. So let's see how well I can. Oh, this is 2 bales. Brilliant. Let's see how well I do. Is that nice and level? Okay, let's ram it. Lift it up. How good is that? Oh, nearly perfect. Okay, so let's bring this over to the trailer and just slow it down a bit. Don't want to be hitting the brakes if I can avoid it, because that has normally caused trouble with me. Let's see, I can fit 2 more bales in. In fact, I can almost perfectly fit 2 more bales in. I wonder if that was the intention, because I know this is supposed to be a round bale trailer more than a square bale trailer. I have tried using it for squares and it doesn't normally work very well. So let's just plonk that down there like that. Slightly hovery. There we go. I can almost definitely fit another bale inside that. So I'm just going to go up and get another one and test that theory. TC5 is going to need emptying again fairly shortly. I've completely misaligned myself here, so let's try and fix that very quickly. That was a lot quicker. Oh, nuts. Okay. So let's do that. Oh, nuts. Okay, let's see if I can't turn and pick up a bale at the same time. I can't. So let's just drop this bale and try to pick link it up properly like this-ish. Yeah, it works. Yep, that works perfectly. I see no issues here whatsoever. Other than the nearly full combine harvester, which I'll be emptying out in a moment. I don't know why my voice went like that, I just did. My voice does odd things from time to time. And anybody who's watching these who bizarrely knows me in real life knows that I have a weird habit of saying completely random things in a weird voice from time to time. Will this even fit on top? Inside? No, but it'll fit on top, kind of. So what I'll do is I'll actually just fill up this bit here. One of the bales has started to hover, which is nice, I think. I can fix that in a moment. Just bring it in like that. And drop the bale like that. I'm just going to go over and fix this bale that's decided to cock up on me. Just by giving it a little tap, a little tap, a little tap with the front loader arm. And now I need the T4 again, which I've conveniently left in the field. Completely forgot I did that, despite the fact that it was only a few minutes ago. So let's get the combine unloaded again. I've got quite a bit of baling to do, as you can see. I actually don't mind round baling because I find it kind of therapeutic. You will in the coming days see, because I'm doing courseplay tutorials, I'm uploading them on Tuesdays and Thursdays, well, 4 Tuesdays and Thursdays. You'll be seeing baling combines and unloading combines in the upcoming couple of weeks. I know I could just upload them all in one day, but I don't think I've got the bandwidth, speed, or ability to do that, generally. So let's get this New Holland unloaded again. This field's almost done. Wow. I'm impressed by my sudden efficiency. I think it's the fact that the fields are far smaller than Westbridge Hills that helps. It's another reason, it's kind of another reason I left Westbridge Hills, was the fields were just insane. I may go back to larger fields, though, because they pretty much require I need larger equipment. So let's go back into the field and see what I can grab. Hopefully a bale. That was a really stupid statement to make. Yep. There we go, that's a bale I can grab. Hand this up a bit. And down a bit, actually. Nope. Realign, and now it's kind of lined up. So I just need to drive into it like that. I think slamming into it like this actually does mean the bale sticks a bit better. That's my excuse, and I'm gonna stick with it. So let's put this bale up on the end of the trailer, like here-ish. Just over to the side here-ish. Just pull back a bit because it's a bit too far forward still. Well, too far over, I should say. And there we go, one bale on the trailer, beautiful. Let's go get another one. The harvester's about half full. It should maybe get to the end of the field completely before it's completely filled, maybe, hopefully. That'd be nice, because then I could drive it over to the T4 instead of faffing about trying to get the T4 over to the combine again. I've screwed up that bale so much. And now it's taken off. Brilliant. So let's go to this bale. Okay. That was horrible. Gonna try and do this one in cab, if you haven't already guessed. And now, there we go, it's on. So let's get over to the bale trailer, which is actually the hardest part, because now I gotta try and line it up with about 4 different things that I can't see. And I'm gonna actually tip the bale back like that. I'm gonna try this and fail horribly. So let's just nudge it in a few kilometers an hour. Okay, let's bring it down and tilt it the correct way so that I can get some sort of bearing on where it is. Still not tilted. Oh, it was tilted the right way. Okay, so now if I just lower it down and... No. Okay, I can't do it. Okay, there-ish. Should be good. And if I give this a bonk, it should punch the other bale. Hopefully. Because that's going to cause problems for the next couple of bales. I'm going to fix this. I'm going to have to fix this. Because that bale needs to be where it was for me to be able to load the trailer the way I want. Okay, so let's fix this and then go get the T4 down to the combine again. I can see the combine's full. Okay, there we go. And let's just line this up. And slide it. No, I can't slide it into position because of the bale lock script. There's the bale lock script. And that'll have to do, I guess. Can I nudge it in now? That's on the trailer. No. Okay, let's get the T4 and I'll faff about with that off screen. That's why I don't like round bales. So I'm kind of punishing myself in this series. When I finish this video, I'm gonna reset the game so that my controller works. I find I've got a bit more success getting things done with that. I've given myself a dead hand as well, so if you hear any random clapping kind of sounds, it's actually me waving my hand beside the microphone to try and get a bit of blood back into it. There we go. My right hand is on the mouse and it randomly died on me there. It went very dead. Very fuzzy. My left hand's starting to do the same, which is less than ideal. No, I don't need to move yet. And now I'll need to move. Did the combine just shoot backwards there? Did I see the combine teleport backwards, or was that just a figment of my imagination? So I'm going to leave the tractor drive itself. No input whatsoever. And as proof, I'm going to clap my hands a couple of times. No hands. So I'm now a spectator, just as much as you guys are. And I'm watching what the tractor's trying to do, which is absolutely nothing interesting. And here's why I don't let the tractors drive themselves during episodes. Well, generally at all, because, well, they've got a good habit of just driving in a straight line, which doesn't make for interesting video at all. I've got both my hands on my legs at the moment. I'm putting absolutely zero input into the game, which doesn't really make for interesting videos, so let's get driving again. And let's just cut across the crop here. So off screen I'm going to be baling, I'm going to be bale stacking, I'm going to be off screen for this series. I'm going to be recording a couple of courseplay tutorials, one of which will probably involve another map, just to give full detail of potential courses you can do with it, and the actual ability of courseplay, because one thing I haven't done at all, because I haven't needed to do it, but can be done with courseplay, is on a combine emptying course, like the ones I have done in Westbridge Hills, where I've just driven straight the whole time. You can actually I'll demonstrate. So say I wanted the T4 here to come along and actually go down this row, this pathway here, and then just turn in here as if it's going to just stop here and then back up onto the fill point like this. I can record courseplay to do this, but it has to be in a straight line, so probably wouldn't be worth me doing. I can show you in a different map where it's actually necessary. I don't know if it's possible, but it's necessary. And the course on the other map should be oh, I almost said a naughty word. Should be fairly funny, because it is a pretty tight map and I don't know if I'll be able to do it right. I'll also in the near future get back to doing map spotlights, because I'm starting to get ahead on videos again. I've recorded 3 today and 3 yesterday, so this is episode 6 already of Bjornholm, and I've only been on the map for 2 days. This is my second day on the map. I wasn't imagining things that Combine did teleport, because it did the same thing there, albeit a small bit. So, I'm going to be fixing this trailer off screen as well, actually. So while I'm doing this, I will let you know that I've been Rainbow Dave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 15 on Bjornholm. Please comment, like, subscribe, and all that related nonsense that everybody tells you to do, and does help the channel. It does actually help the channel, by the way. Even dislikes do, because it's in viewer interaction or something. There's an actual reason that it helps, but I can't remember the name of it. But they do help either way. And oh my god, the trailer script is screwing up, because now I'm pulling 2 bales when I'm only actually attached to 1. There, that'll come on. Now let go of this bale. Good, New Holland. I haven't moved it. It's gone back to where it was. I'll see you next time, when I'll be driving a wreck of a New Holland and the bale trailer will be on fire. Goodbye.